My name's Darren Smith from World's Stickiest Learning. I have the pleasure of having Georgina here. Georgina, thank you for coming along.
Of course. Pleasure.
I really appreciate you did. We're talking about a training program that we did recently. So would you start with, please, what's your title? Who do you work for? What's your name?
Sure. Hi, I'm Georgina. I've been at Amazon now for about 10 years, working in a few different departments and roles in my time here. I'm currently working as a senior product manager within the global fleet and products team, which sits within the Amazon logistics organization. In my role, I work with a number of different internal and external partner teams, often working on things like contractual negotiations with suppliers, developing end-to-end roadmaps and launching kind of new products and new services.
Oh, fabulous, fabulous. Okay. Now, the reason we're talking is we've just done a program, haven't we? A training program. What have we done? Please paint a picture for us.
Paint a picture. We've done a negotiation training course. There are about 10 of us in the course. It was in person. We did 3 in-person sessions. It was kind of the point of it was to have sticky learning opportunities and actually do something face-to-face for once in what is otherwise quite an online world, and to come away as, with some big wins as better negotiators.
Right, fabulous. So we did a combination of face-to-face training days, coaching sessions. You did some learning buddy stuff as well, and also you did some homework. We call it sticky pieces. You guys called it homework. It makes sense.
All true. All correct.
All right. Fabulous. And we did this a little while ago. Now, the reason I asked you particularly to come along and tell us what you thought is you got voted Viper.
I did.
Please, would you share with the people watching, what is Viper?
So Viper, to put it bluntly, is the winner. It's the best, the creme de la creme. It's basically throughout the various sessions that we have together, we're obviously observing each other, challenging each other, talking to each other through the various activities that we have to complete. And at the end of that, we kind of voted as a group as to who had either grown the most or shown kind of the most potential, or who overall was deemed to be kind of the best negotiator of the group. Is that fair?
That was fair, and it was you.
Okay.
I get no vote in this. Absolutely right. Your peers voted for it, and they voted for you overwhelmingly, which was brilliant.
I bribed them.
And that's fair. I think
that's part of negotiation.
So they each got 20 quid and you got Viper. And you got to come here, poor you. Yeah. My next question is, we're a business that wants people to make behavioural change. We call it sticky learning, whatever people call it. I'd love to find out from you, how did you make it stick with us?
Yes. So I think there were kind of 4 main ways that I found the training to be sticky. And I do like that. I like the terminology sticky. I think the first one, as I've kind of already mentioned, is that it's in person, which I think makes a real difference because your attention is kind of all in one place. Then obviously you request a laptop shut policy, which means that everyone is genuinely fully engaged. And I didn't at any point throughout the training feel tempted to check my emails or my Slack. And that's testament to how, engaging the sessions were.
Right.
The second one is that there is kind of a lot of purposeful repetition in the sessions, which are called the keepers. So we started with 3 or 4 of those, and they're kind of like different negotiation concepts or techniques, and we explored them in depth and then kind of kept revisiting them. And then by the end, each trainee or attendee could quite confidently name and describe over like 15 or maybe even 20 different tools. So starting small and building up as Darren kind of received affirmative confirmation that we'd actually absorbed them, meant that we never kind of got, we didn't get too stuck on anything, but we were able to kind of grow that portfolio.
Right. So that's laptop, shut. That's right. I'm just reiterating, and keepers. Fabulous.
Yes,
okay.
Exactly.
Cool.
Third one was the learnings are put into practice via role play and case studies. So in particular, I enjoyed the sessions where we as a group took turns acting as kind of one entity, and you were our kind of negotiator counterpart. So you would have a checklist of the various different elements that we were supposed to tick off, and it helped kind of enforce the behavior that every time we got one right, that the behavior that we had demonstrated was what was unlocking that. And I think that really like ingrained that behavior in me going forward. And then the fourth one, and this was the biggest one for me, and I don't know if this like resonates with other people, but I entered the training believing that negotiation was one of my biggest growth areas because I can kind of err on the side of conflict avoidance, I suppose. And what I learned is that negotiation isn't necessarily solely about being the louder, more dominant voice in the room. I think like building rapport, sticking in the exploration stage and really getting to understand your counterpart and their position. Like it's not just about bulldozing. It's, you know, and that's really boosted my confidence. And then getting Viper as well, having probably come in as one of the least confident people in the room, has really stuck with me.
Love that. I'll come back to that point in a moment. The 4 things you said were shutting your laptop, being engaged, keepers, which is our tool around helping you to capture stuff, role playing, case studies, and then finding out there was a different version of what a good negotiator looks like.
Exactly. Yes.
Awesome. And particularly on that last point, lots of people will resonate with that because they believe that a great negotiator is this, but actually it's a lot about finding out the information you need to know, which you did. Amazing.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you. Any last words you want to share? We're being very overt. This is a testimonial. It's about negotiation skills program. We call it Top Gun. You're from Amazon, which is obviously a big company. Any last thoughts you want to share with anyone watching who might go, yeah, I don't know. Do you want to do it?
I think I haven't done a training. So at Amazon, and a company like Amazon, I'm sure lots of different corporates, you're asked to do lots of trainings all the time. Some of them are just about kind of like how to behave in the office. Other ones are genuinely about like key skill sets, how to become a product manager, etc., etc. Of all of the trainings that I've done in my 10 years here, I guess I'm probably quite skeptical about trainings in general now, but this was by far the most engaging, and the one that I've taken the most away from in terms of like really sort of, I don't know, core skills. So I would recommend it to a friend.
Oh, thank you. Well, it's my turn now to send you 20 quid in the post.
Woohoo!
Hey. Georgina, thank you for being amazing. Thank you for engaging. Thank you for being up for it. And well done on getting Viper.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.